They called him a computer nerd. They called him ruthless in business. But history remembers him as something else. A visionary who changed the way the world works, learns, and connects. This is the story of Bill Gates, the man who built an empire, shaped the digital age, and became one of the most influential figures in modern history. William Henry Gates III was born on October 28, 1955. In Seattle, Washington. His father was a successful attorney, his mother a businesswoman and teacher, and both taught him something priceless: discipline, logic, and the power of thinking big. From a young age, Gates wasn't satisfied with simple answers. He wanted to know how things worked, why they worked, and how to make them better. When he discovered computers, he didn't just learn to use them, he learned to master them. At a time when computers were massive, rare, and complicated, young Gates saw possibility where others saw limitation. While his classmates played outside, he spent hours in front of a terminal, typing commands, fixing errors, and creating programs that impressed even his teachers. By age 13, he had already started his first software business. By high school, he was selling his code to local companies. He wasn't chasing money, he was chasing innovation. And that hunger became his identity. In 1973, Gates entered Harvard University, one of the most prestigious schools in the world. But the classroom couldn't contain his curiosity. He spent more time in the computer lab than in lectures. His mind was already far ahead, focused on how personal computers could change the future. Then came a moment that changed his life forever. One day, he read about a new computer, the Altair 8800. It was small, affordable, and open to developers. Gates saw it and immediately knew this was the beginning of something huge. He called his friend Paul Allen and said, "We need to build software for this." Together, they wrote an operating system, made a cold call to the company, and claimed they had it ready when they hadn't even started. But that risk paid off. Within weeks, they built it, tested it, and delivered it, and it worked. That deal became the foundation for what would soon be known as Microsoft. In 1975, Gates and Allen officially founded Microsoft. Their dream was simple but revolutionary: a computer on every desk, in every home, running Microsoft software. At a time when computers were seen as machines for scientists, they believed they could become tools for everyone. It was a vision that sounded impossible, but Gates never cared about impossible. Microsoft began small, eating software for early systems. But the real breakthrough came in 1980, when Gates struck a deal that would change the technology world forever. IBM was building its first personal computer, and they needed an operating system. Gates didn't have one, but he knew where to get it. He purchased one from another developer, reworked it, renamed it MS-DOS, and licensed it to IBM, not sold it. That decision, licensing instead of selling, was genius. Every IBM PC sold now carried Microsoft software, and every clone that followed had to license it too. By the mid-1980s, Microsoft was the heart of the personal computer revolution, and Gates became the youngest billionaire in history at just 31. But success didn't make him comfortable. It made him hungrier. Gates was known for his intensity. He memorized competitors' products, pushed his teams to their limits, and refused to accept mediocrity. Meetings with him were brutal but effective. He demanded perfection because he saw the future before anyone else. In 1985, Microsoft released Windows, a graphical interface that would become the standard for decades. It changed the way people interacted with technology, turning computers from machines into companions. Gates had built not just software, but an empire.